Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, transgender and non-binary friends, thanks for joining us tonight. My name's Moses Bogart, coming to you live from my basement, Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, on the traditional lands of the Haudenosaunee, Anishinaabe, and Neutral peoples. The game's already begun, folks. They're not doing the tests. They are not doing a test at all. Andrew Martin has left the chat. This is not a test. It's round 2 of the Brule Cup Championship, Season 9, and feeling fine in the last round. Thunder Bay took out Saguenay, and Sugar Valley defeated Derek Sutton in straight sets. We're going to get our first penalty here, and it's going to Thunder Bay, and that's going to be Mr. Theo Fleury. You can tell him on the ice distinctively. He's the one wearing the helmet made out of tinfoil to keep the government from reading his mind. All right, what an exciting match we got here on NHL All-Star Weekend. Because we got two teams that have never lost in the Brule Cup before. Two undefeated teams in the Brule Cup. Has not happened since Season 1. Of course, the champ 7 times now, Sean Bell, and the Thunder Bay Pike, who are heading to the box for another penalty right here. They have never lost a series, winning 7 championships in a row. Number 12, Brian Rolston, heads to the box. And Sugar Valley's making their first appearance in the Brule Cup this year after being OG members of the WN95 HL. Been around since Season 1. Their first trip to the Brule, and they're doing it right, knocking off Derek Sutton in 4 straight games. But then you draw the champ. 7-time champion. He's looking to put up Ric Flair numbers and titles. Good start so far for Sugar Valley. They've managed to draw 2 penalties, but now the game really begins. They're killed off. The first period's winding down. That's going to be Robbie Blake dumping it down. Brian Boucher, the new goalie. You might have noticed this for Sean. Sean Burke is no more. He won 5 or 6 titles. Great manual goalie right there. That's number 35, J.S. Jaguar. But Sean Burke won many, many titles with Thunder Bay. And he's gone now. Brand new goalie on the scene. Super exciting there for Brian Boucher. We'll see how that works out for the champ. I did mention in net for the Sugar Valley Firebirds is J.S. Jaguar. Cool stat about him. He won that Conn Smythe trophy for Anaheim the year they lost in the Cup final. One of the rare Conn Smythe winners on the losing team. Another penalty. Theo Fleury. He's as aggressive with his stick as he is on Twitter. And it's Rolston again. Geez, and I already made the checkbox. Thought I saw Fleury take that one. Must have been Rolston behind the scenes. 3rd penalty now. Last series I called, we had LHX with this big victory over Taipei. Penalties were 14-2. Taipei took 14. LHX only 2. Speaking of LHX, what a round we got coming up there in the semifinals. LHX versus the godfather of puck himself, Sagathon. That's the other semifinal. Red sitting there comfortably right now in Mary Hill, cooking some steak and dreaming about the next round. He's going to have Sugar Valley or he's going to have Thunder Bay. One of those two are going to face off against Red in the semifinals here in Season 9. All right, number 21, Peter Forsberg, by far the highest rated player in this game. Paul Correa, though, highest rated for Nate, didn't do too much. Number 44, that's Ed Jovanovski on this revamped defense core. Always a new look for the Thunder Bay Pike. Every year, new players come in, and there's a goal right there! Bates! Battaglia! In Battagliaville! And Bates has opened the scoring. It's 1-0 for the Pike. They're looking great in their greens here. Home unis at the Cam River Coliseum. Sugar Valley, those nice red skates. That's cool. Fleury gets a shot away, gets the puck back. Chased by Forsberg. Goes to the one-time in front. And that's number 10, Sergei Samsonov out of Moscow. First penalty here coming up now to the Firebirds. Man, I love those skates. And they got the red tape on their sticks, too. Oh, some great coating choices there. Rob Blake, first Firebird to find the penalty box. And speaking of Rob Blake and firing the coach this week in L.A., Todd McClellan is getting used to being fired. Around the net, wide open spaces. And Michael Handzus has tied the game. His first of the series, 24 seconds to go in the period. And we got a 1-1 tie here. Friends, this is game one of the second round of the Brule Cup. Huge save! Holy moly, what a goalie, J.S. Jaguar. What a save to end the second period and keep this one tied at 1 goal apiece. Here we go into the third period. Jovolkop knocked off the puck. Handzus had it, couldn't get the one-time pass cleanly out there to Forsberg. Sergei Gonchar out there, the other defender. Here's the conspiracy theory. Gonchar and Jovanovski, their numbers add up to 99 collectively. Collectively, they're one Wayne Gretzky. Here we go. Blake's on the wing, coming out of the box. He's got a great chance. Can't slip it past Brian Boucher. And that's going to be Rolston now playing center. Gets it in the corner. Fleury with the shot behind the net. He could have wrapped it around and scored. Oh, there's a chance there for the Sunnyvale special instead. A little bit of body contact in the corner. One-time chance in front. Whistles it wide. Oh, what an opportunity. And Brian Rolston comes back the other way. Can't get it in. Blake still playing the wing. Across the crease right there is Samsonov. And this is going to be Matthew Schneider. New York's own Matthew Schneider. And here's Jovolkop. Pass is intercepted. That's Mike Commodore. Fantastic follow on Twitter. That man absolutely hates Mike Babcock. No one hates Mike Babcock more than Mike Commodore. And a lot of people hate Mike Babcock. Because he sucks. Okay. Oh, another penalty coming up. This will be the fourth penalty of the game for Thunder Bay. Making themselves at home in their home penalty box. And that's going to be Rolston's third penalty of the game. He's the top guy on this team. And there's another penalty coming up. It's going to be a 5-on-3 for the last minute of this game. We got $1:35 to go. 60 of those seconds are going to be on a power play, and most of them are going to be on a 5-on-3. The Sugar Valley Firebirds need to capitalize right here. This is a huge moment in game one of the series. Big saves coming up by Boucher. And Fleury's out there. He gets away from his man. Dump down the ice. That's going to kill off some time on the clock, but the goalie's out of position. Oh, no. Bill Guerin can't get the puck. He wipes out behind the net. Boucher had gone for a skate. The net was wide open. Here comes Blake. He's back on Dina. Gets across center. Over into Forsberg. Now Forsberg takes a penalty. And the tables are turning here as Bill Guerin touches the puck. It's going to be Sugar Valley now heading to the box. Peter Forsberg, the worst possible option there in the box for them. 23 seconds to go. If Thunder Bay can't score on this power play in the third period, they're going to carry it on into OT. Blake gets it up. That's going to be number 28, Michael Handzus on the wing. The period comes to an end. That's the end of the regulation time here. We're going to head into OT. First OT we've called so far this playoffs. Tight series. LHX and Taipei had no games, went to overtime. Massive save right there by Jaguar. And we're going to get another penalty. This is going to be the sixth penalty. Theo Fleury heading to the box again. 6 penalties right now in game one. So far, neither team's been able to capitalize on those chances. Mike Knuble gets in at center. Oh, jeez, Handzus had a chance there. Couldn't get the shot away. Big hit by Rolston. He's checked from behind. That's going to be number 10, Matthew Schneider. Going around. Looks for the one-time pass in front. Intercepted by Gonchar. Gonchar gets it around behind the net. Picked up by Forsberg, but it's stolen from his stick. Forsberg gets it back, and he's got a lane. One-time pass in front. Intercepted by Gonchar. Gonchar's got a great lane to the net. Stolen by Blake. And this is going to be number 26, Mike Knuble. The K is not silent in Mike Knubel's name. If he were in medieval times, he'd be a Knight. Forsberg got a chance cutting across the crease, but Boucher and Bell on the great manual goaltending read have it. Forsberg's in front. He's got a chance, but Gonchar lays down. But he can't put it past Boucher. You just know he was thinking about Danielle Smith. Couldn't do it. Around the net, here comes Sugar Valley looking for the wraparound. Stolen by Knubel. No, I'm forgetting the K is not silent. Forsberg dumps it down, and it's touched there by Gonchar. What a series of events here. 91-31 to go in our first overtime. And both teams have had some chances. We've almost played 4 full periods here as we get a second consecutive icing by the Firebirds. And we're going to have a face-off to the right of Jaguar. But we get another icing. The hat trick of icings, the natural hat trick of icings for the Firebirds. Face-off won by the Firebirds. They're content to dump it down again and sets in the pattern, but they get there first. Oh no, Rolston's cherry-picking, but he couldn't touch the puck. Oh, you hate when that happens. Rolston was all alone. That was like Henderson in the Summit Series. Wow. Great chance in front. Yeah. Garen scores. The 2-1 victory. Sugar Valley has taken game 1. Oh my goodness, they sweep the Stars as well. Bill Guerin, Peter Forsberg, Michael Handzus. Overtime is magic for the Sugar Valley Firebirds. And they've got the champ down 1 game already. Oh my goodness. Ticklepuss says, I should have voted against penalties in a recent poll. I wasn't aware there was a poll, but I can tell you that Magnus and I have been communicating through Elon Musk's Neuralink, and all we talk about is getting rid of penalties next year. So hopefully that counts as my vote. What an exciting game 1 we had, friends. Sugar Valley with the big victory in overtime. And I want to send you a link in the chat right now as game 2 gets underway. Putting these games on YouTube now. There's my YouTube channel. Game 2 is underway here from the Cam River Coliseum. The Sugar Valley Firebirds have stolen home ice away from the 7-time champs, and what an upset this would be. Can Sugar Valley, in their first ever trip to the Brule, remain undefeated and knock off the champ? What a victory that would be. All right, here we got Peter Forsberg now. Gets it across the blue line. Tries the one-time pass. Intercepted by Boucher. Number 10 this time. They're switching it up. We got Samsonov at center. Rolston's not there. Great pass. Handzus back to Forsberg. Can't pick up the rebound. Gonchar circles back. Gets it across center. Goes into the corner with it. 2 Firebirds on him. They lose the puck, though, and Blake's just going to dump it down, playing it safe. Picked up by Boucher. He's got it. He chips it up to center. Picked up by Blake. Blake there. Over. That's real Bill Guerin on the right wing. Bill Guerin, Brian Rolston this game. 2 vets of the USA team. I think they were the ones who won that World Cup of Hockey and also destroyed their hotel rooms at the Nagano Olympics. Either way, we got a penalty coming up here. It's going to go to the Firebirds. Peter Forsberg going to take his second of these playoffs. He's going to sit for a minute or less. We got 2:18 to go here in the second period of the first period of game 2. In case you're just tuning in, Sugar Valley stole game 1 on the road in overtime. Massive goal for Bill Guerin to win it, and a great chance right there in front. That's number 28, Michael Handzus. Gonchar and who was that? Rolston, both hammered into the boards. Sugar Valley flexing their muscles right now. Fleury can't score again. Big hit by Fleury, and he comes back in front, and he does tuck it home. It's 1-0 for the Thunder Bay Pike. Massive series of hits there in the defensive end for the Firebirds. 3 guys absolutely destroyed into the boards, and Fleury ends up opening the scoring here. The Firebirds, no strangers to playing from behind. They came back down 1 goal, tied it, and won an OT last game. They're going to have to take a similar path here. Lucky there's no penalty called there as Jesus knocks down his man twice. Gonchar gets hit but manages to keep the puck. And as the period comes to an end, it is 1-0 for those Thunder Bay Pike. Cam River Coliseum is buzzing tonight. We look up in those fancy boxes where the celebrities are, and there's Nate, shirtless, chugging a beer. Every goal so far. Oh, another one! Forsberg has scored in the series, and the game is tied at 1. And Nate spikes his beer. Just here to cheer on his brother after being eliminated from his own round of the playoffs. What a guy. We got a tight series, a holla back goal twice for the Firebirds. And now Boucher's out of position again. It goes off the far post. Oh, Boucher's going to be kissing that post tonight. And Rolston comes down and scores. What a series of events. Boucher goes for a skate. Puck goes off the post. Quick pass down to Rolston. And suddenly it's 2-1. But Forsberg wants to change that. Glove save. Another righty there. Brian Boucher, a righty in net. We had that in the last series, LHX versus Taipei. Here comes Forsberg. Boucher was going for a skate again, playing an aggressive game. You didn't see that from Sean Burke, more of a reserved goalie. Maybe that's what Thunder Bay wanted with that big trade. Oh, there was another great chance in front there. That was Guerin with the chance. He's the OT hero from game 1. He's got the puck now. Great pass to Forsberg. Can't get around Jovokop. Here comes Rolston. He's got the goal. So he's got a goal this game. Gets behind the net. Goalie's almost pinned. Saw a lot of that with Patrick Wall last series. Big interception for Jovokop. Comes in, tries to go far side. And the goalie's got a righty trapper as well. Is that just am I just noticing now for the first time that all goalies have righty trappers in this game? Have I been playing this since 1995 and I'm just realizing this now? Or we just happen to have the first series in history where both tendies had righty trappers? What is going on here? Someone tell me I'm not crazy in the comments. Got a penalty coming up. And this is going to be Schneider taking his first of the series. Firebirds are going to kill one. This is their second kill of the game. Big hit behind the net on Forsberg, but Rolston loses the puck to Blake. Dumps it down, killing some time on the clock. The penalty's about halfway over now as Rolston has it, comes across the front, tucks it back to Samsonov. Samsonov playing center this game as Rolston has moved to the wing. Seems to be working out. Rolston's on the board. Big hit there by Rolston. Lead pass to Samsonov. And another shot on goal. Cross crease for Fleury. He whizzes that one wide as the period comes to a close. I'm crazy, says Knight's Vision. Apparently all goalies are righties in this, and I'm only noticing it now. Son of a bitch. Gonchar's got the puck behind the net, gets it out front. Blake intercepts the shot on goal from Fleury. Over to Forsberg. Tries the down B. Pardon me, our first damn dirty down B of the series. And did you see Sagathon defeating Hoth Game 7 OT with the down B? That is the dirtiest down B. That's a dirty Sanchez of a down B. That's a space dock of a down B. Felch that one right in. My God. But you got to love it, though. The Godfather knows how to roll. We got a whistle here. Is it going to be a penalty shot? It is not, but it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the champ. First 5-on-3 going his direction. That's going to be Commodore heading off. I haven't seen Christian Laflamme from St. Charles, Quebec out there yet in the D, but we've seen everyone else on the D core for the Firebirds. Fleury's content to hold the puck. It's really hard to knock Sean off. He's got the moves. Pass back to Fleury. And Fleury is hammered to the ground. That's going to be another penalty, but it's also going to be Fleury heading to the quiet room. We will not see him until Game 3 or OT, possibly. Bates Battaglia, who opened up the scoring in this series. He's coming in to replace Fleury. But that will be a roughing penalty. You can see the ref making that gesture right now. Who's going to be heading off? That is Peter Forsberg. He is tied with Rolston now for the lead in penalties in this series. And the two top players have spent the most time in the sin bin. One-time chance on the 5-on-3, and that's going to be number 26, Mike Knuble, getting some time at center now. With Forsberg in the box, Knuble moves over, stolen away by Rolston. Big hit right there. Mike Commodore laying the lumber in the corner. Massive hit by the Commander Commodore. What a hit. 2 minutes to go here in the period. The penalties have come in. Big hit by Gonchar now. And another big hit by Blake. Both teams absolute murderers with the body tonight. You love to see a bit of old-time hockey. Another big hit behind the net. Jaguar's got it. Be careful with it. Gets it all the way up. There's Commodore playing the wing right now, coming to the box. One-time pass in front to him, intercepted. Gonchar gets dumps it in before he gets dumped himself. Another big hit along the boards. Here comes Knuble. Knuble spins back, gets it over to, that's Commodore on the wing again. Haven't had that whistle to change up. Another penalty, though. That's going to get Commodore back on D, but it's going to put the Firebirds down a man with only 30 seconds to go. Forsberg again. That is unsustainable to have your top scorer in the box so many times. That's 4 penalties here in 2 games, dumping it down. Firebirds got to do something. Big hit one time. Oh, no! We overpassed it. It was right there on his stick. And he was so excited, he overpassed it. That was going to be the one to tie the game. Fantastic play in front of the net to steal it away from the champ. And the B button hit a little too hard. One-time pass doesn't go through. And we've got a tie game here, friends. The series is now even. The score the same in game 1 and game 2. Wow. Wow. If that had gone in, we'd be going to overtime for a consecutive game. Sugar Valley outshooting 11-8. What were the hits in this one? 29-17. Wow. Laying the body. We're going to go to game 3 here. Heading on the road out to the Ice Hole. We're heading to Sugar Valley. The Ice Hole is going to host this game. Penalties do blow, G-Lock. I disagree with Ticklepuss that penalties are so cool. So cool. Conspiracy Theron Flurry. Yeah. Hate that guy. All right, we're back. Game 3. Sexy black and red for Sugar Valley. Plain Jane white and green for the Pike. And it's Gonchar with the puck right now. Gets the puck in deep. We are in game number 3. They split the first 2 in Thunder Bay. 2-1 was the score on both games. Game 1 did go to overtime. Gets a shot on goal and Rolston gets the rebound from Fleury's shot. And for the 3rd game in a row, the Pike have opened up the scoring. Geez, you want Jaguar to hold on to that rebound. Coughs up a juicy one. No defense in sight. And Forsberg's taking another penalty. Forsberg is doing his best Patrick Waugh impression from that Taipei LHX series. Getting in the crease for no reason. What are you doing, Forsberg? I got to cross the 5 on that tally there. 5 penalties over the course of these 3 games. And the fans are not impressed at all. Fleury, there's a big save by Jaguar. Gobbles up that rebound. That's what you're going to need tonight. We can't let this one get out of hand. The Thunder Bay Pike have scored in the first minute here. They love to pile up the goals. They are very talented in that regard. Down the ice, Gonchar picks it up. The penalty comes to an end. That was the chime sound you heard. Gonchar gets bumped, gets across center, gets across the blue line. Holding on to that puck, but it's stolen away. Knubel's got it now. Gets it back to Forsberg. Forsberg's on the right wing right now because that face a big hit behind the net. The computer decided that he was going to murder somebody. Whew. And Knubel's got it. He's got Gonchar to beat. Gets it over there to Hanzus. Gonchar knocks down his man. Knubel again gets it back to Hanzus. Takes a shot looking for the rebound. Taken by Gonchar. We know that Thunder Bay likes to run their offense through their defense. In the past, it was Yuskevich. Right now, it's definitely Sergei Gonchar. When the number 55 gets the puck, he's going to be skating with it. Stolen away, Forsberg. Gets a shot on goal, can't get the rebound. Forsberg just the one goal so far, but you know he's got a few more on that stick this series. Blake looking to cut across for the Sunnyvale special. Forsberg cuts across, can't Sunnyvale it. Gets 2 shots away, though, and will end the period 1-0 for the Thunder Bay Pike. 3 games, 3 opening goals for the Pike. Both games, though, the first 2 games, though, Sugar Valley was able to come back and tie it at 1. It's going to be hard to play from too far behind against the champ. Sugar Valley needs 1, and they need 1 soon. Great passing up there, and that's going to be Hanzus. But he gives it away. I caught them too soon. Great pass across in front there. It's a great cross. Pardon me, that's Samsonov. I'm having a hard time remembering that number 10 is Samsonov for some reason. All right, the face-off. There's Brian Rolston of Flint, Michigan, facing off against Peter Forsberg. He's out of Ornskoldris, Sweden. I'm not going to say that again tonight. I wrote it down. I said it once. I'm done. Big hit behind the net. Gurin goes down, and it's going to be Samsonov coming up with it. He's hammered coming across the blue line and gets dumped down. Big rebound there from Boucher, but it's taken by Jobocop. Rolston's got it. Powers his way through. Looking for the Sumter smash. Can't get anything going, though. Dumped in, or shot in from beyond the blue line, and Rolston's still there. Here we go. Forsberg's got a chance. And Gonchar manages to get back. He's so fleet of foot, that guy. The ageless wonder, Sergei Gonchar. And a cross-crease cut for Samsonov, and he tucks her home. And it's 2-0 for the Thunder Bay Pike. 2.5 to go here in the second period. This is game number 3 from the ice hole in Sugar Valley. The Firebirds trail by 2. They did win the first game of the series 2-1 in overtime. Thunder Bay and the 7-time champs won last game. Same score, and here they have a 2-1 lead. Oh, Fleury cuts across, but the goalie comes out, makes a big save. Cross crease pass right there to the corner for Guerin. And Samsonov having himself a game, but he's tripped up by Blake. No penalty called in that one. Fleury trying to cut across, and somehow it squeezes through. Somehow that one sneaks through, and the hockey gods are smiling on Theo Fleury. He must have been right that Italian and Spanish were the same language. And that was Hanzus. Had a chance on the break. Couldn't make it happen. Fleury, one-time pass. That was going in, but Blake got in the way. Wide open net, but it hit Blake. And that might be an important save for the Firebirds. They're looking at a huge ice hole to come out of in this one. Down 3-0. This is trouble for Sugar Valley. And a quick restart. No time for me to check the chat. I hope you're all behaving and being nice. No one's having mean things to say about the way that I talk or the size of my ears. I can't help it. I'm okay. I'm okay. Rolston could get the one-timer. Hanzus, he wires it across on a pass. That was to nobody. Got to make something happen there. Shot in, big rebound. Forsberg can't pounce on it, but he intercepts this one. Comes in and gets a chance on net. The manual for Sean Bell and Boucher, and he stops it. Forsberg again. I bet if we were to look at his individual stats, he's going to have 10 shots this game. Another shot on net there. It's Hanzus. Boucher's coming up big. Fleury can't score, but he's going to take a penalty. He's going to take a penalty. My least favorite penalty in the game. Touch the goalie, go to the box. It wasn't Fleury, though. It was Jovocop heading to the box. Fleury getting away squeaky clean. And Sugar Valley, they need to score on this power play. Blake's got it. Over to Forsberg. Another penalty coming up here. Is that going to be Gonchar going? I think it is. Gonchar's heading to the box. That's his first of the game or of the series. 8 penalties to 8 penalties so far. They're tied. The refs are evening things up, pulling a Tim Peel on this one. Great chance in front there for Jesus, but Boucher comes up big. That's number 26 now on D, Joe Corvo. And as he touches it, another penalty. An absolute parade here to the penalty box. As I was putting these names together earlier, Joe Corvo from Oak Park, Illinois, as Brian Rolston heads off. Sounds like a good baseball name, right? Couldn't you see Joe Corvo playing third base for the Yankees? Lucky one there as Boucher's gone for a skate. Yeah, let's see this. What happens? Boucher just goes for a skate. The computer decided he needed to stretch his legs, and by gum, he was going to stretch his legs. All right, there we have Guerin hammered down, stolen away by Corvo. And 2 minutes to go here in this third period. And this game has been all Thunder Bay Pike, and I think it's going to stay that way. 3 goals so far this series only for Sugar Valley. It's going to be hard to see them scoring 3 in just over a minute. Guerin with a chance. Managed to get through the D on a great breakaway chance. Couldn't score. Big save right there. And another save as Jaguar's coming up big on Guerin. Pardon me, on Battaglia. And as Forsberg touches the puck there, we're going to have another penalty. This is just going through the motions here now. Rob Blake's going to head to the box. 38 seconds to go, and I think, friends, it looks like Thunder Bay is going to steal back the home ice advantage. They're going to go up 2-1 in this series. Gonchar gets it, just going to chip it in. Not trying to rub it in and change any momentum or start any fires. No bulletin board material. Boucher with the shutout. And he is going to be your first star, and that makes a lot of sense to me. Great game, Boucher. Oliver's firmly in the corner of the Sugar Valley Firebirds. Sean Bell plays without honor, they say. Or the shots, 21-17. Wow. Remember LHX and Taipei with 8-6? 21-17. Once again, Sugar Valley out-hits the Thunder Bay Pike. Wow. Oh, Bell plays with honor. Pardon, not without honor. Salvo says we need Moses to announce Q games. My fee's gone up. My fee has gone up ever since I have that advertising deal with Arrowhead. After the game, why not come down to the new Dog Cafe right nearby on Main Street? A welcome place for all readers, laptop users, and coffee drinkers, and support a nonprofit at the same time. Dog Cafe has been proudly funded by the conglomerates of religious dyslexics. All right, game 4 here from the ice hole. And Sugar Valley has got to break the trend of Thunder Bay scoring first. 3 games, 3 first goals for Thunder Bay and Sugar Valley. If they want to get back in this series, they got to score first. There's a great chance, and they've done it! They've done it! Bill Guerin breaks the curse and comes across for his second of the series. And it's 1-0 for Sugar Valley. Look at the smile on Guerin's face. Haven't seen him smile once as the GM of Minnesota. Woo! The ride's strong tonight. Woo! Ice cubes are running dry. Woo! All right, Fleury in the corner. Gets it around, picked up by Guerin, but it's intercepted by Rolston. And the penalty's coming up. This time it's to Fleury for sure, that little rascal. That little rascal. Jamie Soleil here in the crowd wearing her matching tinfoil hat supporting him. First power play of the game goes to Sugar Valley. They did manage to open the scoring. Peter Forsberg had the puck. Gosh, wouldn't it be nice for Sugar Valley to see a big game out of Forsberg tonight? Can he pot a pair of goals and get this series tied up at 2? Forsberg into the corner, across crease, but hammered down is Jesus. What a hit. This series has been all about the body check so far. Megan Trainor is going to write a song about it. It's in your heads now, isn't it, friends? All right. Jesus. Another fast pass. Can't connect. There is that fine line you walk when you pass on a one-timer to someone close by. Blake's going to come across. But the manual had that red. Another chance for Blake. He's in. Might as well take a couple chances. Fleury's out of the box. And a great pass back to Rolston. Highlight reel goal for Rolston as he ties Fleury for the goal-scoring lead in this series. And it's 1-1. Great play by Forsberg to get back there and get the puck, but he lost it to Gonchar. Forsberg was flying on that one. Big hit there on Samsonov by Guerin. He's got the puck. Little stutter step, pulling the Taipei stutter step. And then the period's going to come to an end. A little bit of chippy stuff as Samsonov takes down his man. We're going to have the players get together, a little pushing and shoving, but the ref breaks that up. And off to the dressing room and back already on the ice. Here we go for the second period. We are at the ice hole in Sugar Valley. Backhand shot from the point is blocked. Samsonov trying to cut across. Loses the puck but gets it back. And now it's Jesus up to Forsberg. Forsberg tries to cut through 3 Pike. That's tough to do for anybody, even the best player on these teams. Forsberg now got a chance. And the down B! That almost went in, almost trickled through Boucher's legs. You got to get crafty at this point. There's a penalty coming up here. Blake's going to be the first one to touch it, though. We'll get the extra man on the ice. And they score! Bill Guerin again! He's tied the game at 2. Joining the scoring leaders at 3. Pardon me, didn't tie the game at 2. Sorry, they're at 2-1. Pardon me. Guerin with the magic tie, getting the go-ahead goal here. It's 2-1. And Sugar Valley is pressing again. Blake gets it center, just dumps it in. Over the net, behind the net. Jesus has it. Can't get it around, but here comes Guerin. He had a dead man on the ice. The goalie couldn't go. Here comes Samsonov, and he scores! Sergei Samsonov has tied the game with the Holla back goal. Penalty would have come on that play had it not gone in. Fleury hits Jesus, gets it over to Rolston. The momentum is shifting in this game quickly. Jesus tries the one-time pass. Now he's going to go for the Sumter smash. Blake's doing a great job intercepting those goalie passes at center. Jesus. That was back to Schneider with the one-time one over the net into the corner. Here comes Rolston. He's knocked down. It's going to lead Samsonov with a chance. Guerin's in front, playing dangerous with the puck. Here comes Forsberg, and he's hit by Fleury. Blake can't intercept the pass. That's going to be Samsonov coming across, but he's poked it by the goalie, and then off the post. And Jesus can't squeak that pass through, but here comes Samsonov again. Stutter step. The manual's on for Sugar Valley. Intercepted by Forsberg. Gets up to Jesus. Back to Forsberg. Slow one-timer. This game is intense. The action is back and forth. This is the exact opposite of watching Kucherov in the skills competition. These guys are actually trying. Wow, here comes Gonchar. And a big save there on Rolston. Jesus is hassling Jobocop. Gets away from him. Jesus still in pursuit. Hard to knock Sean off the puck, as we know. Behind the net, there's 3 Pike. Tough to score from back there. Fleury's got it now, but he's hit down. Smart pass back to Blake, off the boards to himself. Blake gets it across the blue line, gets a shot away, rebound to Forsberg. And it's picked up by Jovanovski, stolen away by Blake and Forsberg. Then Samsonov with the big hit, heads into the corner. Another big hit in there, 2 Pike on the ice. Flopping around like a bunch of fish out of water. See what I did there? Jesus can't get across the crease. Great manual goalie there by Sean Bell. And there's Jesus getting it in. Guerin's in there first. Can't connect on the one-time pass. Schneider gets to the Blake. A lot of great passes there. Comes back to Forsberg, but he can't connect on the one-time pass. The Sugar Valley Firebirds need to get Forsberg on the goal sheet, on that score sheet, if they hope to win in this one. He's been a little quiet this series. Here comes Guerin. He's got 2 goals this game. Oh, big shot there by Hanzus. Face off outside of the Pike end, but it's back in quickly. Played off the blocker of Boucher. Nice pass by Schneider over to his defensive partner, Blake. Blake, little Denny Savard spinorama into the corner. Behind the net, can't connect with Hanzus. Fleury's got it now. Comes across the Firebird logo all the way down into the Firebird end. Gets a shot away. Guerin can't get the puck. Samsonov puts it in front. And here comes Forsberg. And the up B. The up B. Haven't seen that one go in a long time. But my friends, we're heading to OT. We are going to be heading to overtime here now. Feel like I read a Billy Gunn reference in the chat. That's fantastic. All right, in overtime here in game number 4, the series favors the Thunder Bay Pike 2-1. It was an overtime goal in game number 1 that gave the Sugar Valley Firebirds their first lead in the series. And Forsberg can't tuck it home. Samsonov destroyed in the corner by Rob Blake, taking no prisoners, but he's hit at center. Guerin tries the one-time pass. Rolston's got lots of ice. Here comes Samsonov. Huge save by Jaguar. Falls on his backside making that one. Forsberg had it, lost it. There's chaos in front of the Pike net. And Schneider's going to touch up on that one. It's going to be icing. 93 minutes to go here in overtime. It's going to be Rolston. Always dangerous. He's got a chance, but he can't put it past Jaguar, who flashes the leather. Rolston again from behind, stolen away. Never really understand how that works. But the Pike are swarming right now. Yeah, Firebirds just can't get anything going. Jaguar's dumping the puck down. It's immediately picked up, and except in this case by Forsberg. Circles back at the blue line, dumps around behind the net. Guerin can't pick it up. Fleury's got a lead now. Gets the puck back to Rolston. Off, there's a penalty cut, but no, instead it's Theo Fleury has scored. Fleury has scored here in game number 4, and that's 3 victories in a row for the Thunder Bay Pike. They take one in overtime. They win both games at home, both games on the Firebird ice. And Chalky's got a long way to go now to come back. But you know what? We've seen it before. How many times have we seen Sean Bell up 3-1 and the series goes to 7? We've seen it before. Will we be seeing it again tonight? That's what Sugar Valley is looking at. Woo. This has been an incredibly challenging series to call because everything's happening so quickly. The game is already fast by nature. The time ticks down quickly. The surface is quite small in scale. But I don't recall a series where there was back and forth so quickly all the time. In game number 4, Sugar Valley was able to score first for the first time. They were up 1-0. They were up 2-1. They could not hold either of those leads, and now they find themselves staring down that 3-1 series deficit, backs against the wall, proverbial backs, as they say. Firebirds, I don't know, they have backs? Birds have backs? What do they have? I guess. Anyway, they need to score again first, and I think they need to score the first 2. That's going to be the recipe. But the main story, though, even though he managed to stay out of the box in game number 4, has been Peter Forsberg and his lack of production. Massive hit there in the corner by Fleury. How was that not a penalty? That one is. Fleury's looking to put his stamp on this game. Absolutely moitering people in the corner. Murdering them like he murders his reputation every time he opens his mouth. And it's going to be a power play for Sugar Valley. We're at the Cam River Coliseum. Both of these teams, Sugar Valley and Thunder Bay, have never lost in a Brule Cup playoff series. Undefeated teams. One team will be defeated. Will it be in this game? Or can the Sugar Valley Firebirds take it back to the ice hole? Can they extend the series? Great chance for Canoe. Pardon me, that's Hanzus. Oh, yeah. Can't keep getting those two confused. Schneider's chasing his man. That's Samsonov who loses the puck. Gets it up to Hanzus again. He scored early in game number 1. Hasn't done much since. The offense for the Firebirds has rolled mostly through Bill Guerin. The man can put up the stats in the playoffs. That's why Pittsburgh traded for him all those years ago. Here comes Forsberg over to Hanzus. Gets the shot, but it's blocked by Jovikov. Fleury drop pass. Another chance by Fleury. You got to hate him, but he's doing really well tonight. All right, here comes Hanzus. Tried a little bit. Was that a down B? I couldn't tell. Maybe a little one. On a one-time pass in front, and Fleury has opened the scoring. That's 5 for him in this series. 5 goals for number 14. Fleury out of Oxbow, Saskatchewan, and Gonchar cuts in front. And he's got his first of the series. That's the first by a defender. And are the floodgates opening up? Yeah, you better call a timeout, Sugar Valley. Has not managed to score more than 2 goals in a series. And even then, oh no, sorry, in the series. It doesn't matter. Fleury's got his 6th of the series, and it's 3-0 here. That timeout did nothing. It did nothing. Just walked out and scored record time after the faceoff. And Sugar Valley has an absolute mountain to climb. They're going to need to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes to come back from this. If they can come back, it will be one of the biggest and most memorable comebacks in sports history. They just need one to get it started. The Cam River Coliseum is going absolutely nut right now. The camera keeps going back to Nate, younger brother, watching his big brother score the goals. He's up there celebrating, drowning his sorrows a little bit because, of course, Alanis Morissette dumped him after the loss to LHX. That was the big story on TMZ in the last couple days. Alanis Morissette leaves Taipei Typhoon manager and player Nate over a big loss to LHX. I don't know if she's going to hook up with LHX now. I have no idea, but that'd be a little ironic. I got a penalty shot here for Peter Forsberg, and it's stopped. Oh, that was the chance right there, a gift to get back into it. There still was time, but the Firebirds and Forsberg absolutely snake bit. Nothing flaming about Forsberg in this series, let me tell you. And a goal from distance. Jovanovski gets it. And it is 4-0. The floodgates are fully open here in Cam River. It looks like the champ is going to be continuing on to the semifinals. We get a cutaway to Red, sitting there eating his steak, waiting on the semifinals. And is it going to be Mary Hill versus Thunder Bay again? We got a penalty coming up here. And the up B. And as Boucher touches the puck, that's going to be a penalty for the Thunder Bay Pike. Samsonov taking his first of the series penalties here. Let's see, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the Pike. 9 for the Firebirds. But there's another one for the Pike. That's going to be Connolly seeing the ice for the first time this series. Wants to get on the score sheet so bad, just takes a penalty. And it's a 5-on-3. Second time the Firebirds have had the 5-on-3 advantage. They had one in game 1, couldn't capitalize. Here they are again, needing a goal badly. Jesus looking to cut across, but the manual was activated. Sean is so quick to get there on that manual. Schneider looking to add to the defensive goals scored this game. Jovocop and Concha both have one. But this is Boucher absolutely stonewalling the Firebirds. He's got one shutout this game. He's only allowed 5 goals in the whole series. One shutout this series, pardon me, not this game. And we're going to head to that third period, and it's all on the line for the Sugar Valley Firebirds. If they cannot score 4 in this period, they are done. Their magic season will come to an end, and the Thunder Bay Pike will head on to meet the Maryhill alumni. Big save there by Jaguar. You know, Jaguar has played fine. It's tough to give up 4 in this game. But if your team can't score goals, it doesn't really matter if your goalie gives up 1 or gives up 4. If you're getting shut out, it doesn't really matter how much you're getting shut out by. Bounces off the top of the net. Looks like a ping pong paddle on top of the net there. Face off just beyond the center ice line. And Fleury, a little stutter step. Dumped all the way down by Sugar Valley and over the glass, too. That's going to be a face off down at the far end. 3:39 to go here. Game 5 of the series. The story is the Firebirds won Game 1 in overtime. They had Game 4 up 1-0, up 2-1, but couldn't hold on. And Sean Bell is looking to come back and win 4 in a row. And what do we say all the time about the champ? What do we have on our t-shirts? What's our mantra to keep ourselves down every morning? Sean Bell is inevitable. He has won 7 consecutive championships, and he's about to have won 2 rounds. Where's the puck? Where is the puck? That's an interesting glitch right there, but Blake pulls it out of the crowd. That's the first time I'm seeing that glitch. Love it. Yes, but my friends, the Thunder Bay Pike will go on here soon to defeat the Sugar Valley Firebirds in 5 games, losing Game 1 and then 4 in a row to take the series here at Cam River Coliseum in front of their fans. Absolutely spoiled in Thunder Bay. Not a lot else going on there. I've got Great Lake Superior, don't get me wrong, but not a lot going on in Thunder Bay. This is what they have to live for. It's a good thing we get 2 or 3 of these seasons a year. Otherwise, I don't know, dark days up there. As the clock ticks down here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the Sugar Valley Firebirds have been eliminated in their first Brule Cup. Brian Boucher with 2 shutouts this series, and the Thunder Bay Pike have taken the series in 5 games. They will go on to face the Maryhill alumni. On the other side, LHX and Sagathon, four absolute dynamite teams. The big boys are left in the semifinals, and I look forward to seeing those games. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for having me out tonight, guys. Love doing this. Thanks to all 14 of you who tuned in. I got to ask a question, though, before I go. I do have to ask a question before we go. I mean, congrats to the champ. Congrats to Sugar Valley. Cody got screwed, right? Like, The Rock is a villain now? Like, fuck The Rock, right? We're going to boo him now? That's what's going to happen, right? I couldn't believe it. I was so mad. I'm still mad. I want to see Cody Rhodes. The Rock come back and Cody's like, yeah, I have my WrestleMania shot. What? It doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense at all. Thanks for tuning in tonight, friends. I had a lot of fun. I'm going to keep putting these up on that thing called YouTube. Check out the link. Is it still there? Yeah, there's the YouTube link right there. We got the last game with Taipei and LHX up there. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we'll see you in the semifinals. Love you guys. Have a great night. And remember, you're under no obligation to vote for assholes. Vote for good people. You can do it. Have a good night.